Welcome to FitBody Lifestyle, the show where we dive deep into the world of fitness, health, business, relationships, and the art of living a balanced life. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Greg, and we're here to give you the benefit of our experiences in the fitness and bodybuilding industry, the corporate world, running a business, personal development, and building healthy relationships.
Whether you're sweating it out in the gym, hustling in your business, or seeking balance in your everyday life, you're in the right place.
So lace up those sneakers and grab that water bottle, and let's get ready to transform our minds, our bodies, and our lives.
Welcome back to FitBody Lifestyle and our Fusion hack for this week, where we are going to talk about the 2026 Olympia Qualification Rules. It's a big shift, guys, so there's a lot to talk about here. Of course, I'm here with my partner in crime and my hubby.
Hi.
Greg D. I'm a work husband here, Drew Brannon.
Hi.
They're very helpful in explaining these things. No, just kidding, guys. No, we're actually really excited about this. So we found out about this while we were in Pittsburgh at the the NPC photo gym for the Road to Olympia with our Olympians. So that's actually got announced while we were there, which was kind of cool.
Shane was like, "Don't freak. This is about to happen." We're like, okay.
Well, we and I, everybody. There's a lot of people debating. Oh, that was my idea. That was my idea. Who knows whose idea was it? Yeah. First of all, the point system in the Olympia qualification is not new. Just the way that it's administered now is new, and that's what we're going to talk about. But whose ever idea it was, it doesn't matter.
Well, I think Tyler originally did the original point system, where we originally had that 1 year that was points only. And then, I think at a point people were like, everybody's having to compete a lot. So then we shifted to doing, if you won a show, you went to the Olympia, and the top 5 in points also went. And then the numbers started getting kind of big at the Olympia. And so we shifted, we got rid of the top 5 point earners, but numbers are continuing to grow.
Yeah.
A lot
of the pro shows are growing.
Well, it's also because there's a lot of international, because we've expanded.
Right.
NPC worldwide has expanded. So now it's just not the States. There's more and more international shows.
What do we count? 63 bikini shows this year, I think.
I'm not sure.
Well,
there's over 70 qualified, or there's 70,
yeah,
I think, qualified now.
You're saying in the States there was 60?
No.
Oh.
I can't remember what it was.
So now we've shifted to kind of a hybrid, yeah. I actually like this new system.
I'm excited for it. I really do. I think it's a good blend of both. Win a really big show, and you can shut it down if you want. I think winning 2 shows is appropriate.
Right.
And then for those that might
well,
be
you went right to the.
Right.
So there were 150. There was 115 shows this year, by the way.
Wow.
115 bikini shows this year.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot.
So first of all, the people who automatically get to go is top 3 from last year.
Top 3 from the 2025 Olympia for this year, it'll be 1, 2, and 3 get an automatic bid. The fourth and 5th place winner, or 4th place winner will get 12 points. 5th place winner will get 10 points.
So they get to start already.
Right.
On the board in the point system, and then the top 3 are already good to go for the 2026 Olympia. So that's kind of our starting point.
So the automatic bids go to the top 3. The winner of the Arnold Classic, Pittsburgh Pro, New York Pro, Romania Muscle Fest Pro, and the Dubai Pro, those 5 shows, they get an automatic bid.
So what about still with the previous Olympians? If you've won an Olympia, you're still qualified.
As far as I know, prior Olympia winners are still allowed.
Okay.
They are still grandfathered in. But I think they have to compete. That's a 5-year.
Yeah, I think if they're off stage for 5 years, then they either have to requalify or get like special permission to come back.
Get an exemption.
Yeah. So then we've got the top 3 from the prior Olympia, the 5 shows that you just mentioned. So Pittsburgh, New York, Arnold, Romania, Dubai.
Correct.
Yes.
And in those shows, which we can call tier 1 shows for purposes of our discussion, 2nd place, 14 points, 3rd, 11, 4th, 9, and fifth 7 points. So the points that you
Dang.
earn for each one of those shows is
Much higher.
increased. Yeah.
Right.
And then all other IFBB shows is 10 points for first, 4 points for second, 3 points for third, 2 points for second, and 1 point for fifth. So 10 points obviously being the thing, and then 2 pro wins outside of
Qualify.
those 5 shows will also qualify you.
Right. So I like that there's multiple ways to get there.
Yeah.
You know, and all of this is on, are you on the IFBB?
I am on NPC News Online, which you can then get.
IFBB.
It is the IFBB, but you can navigate to there through NPC News Online.
Yeah.
But if you just Google IFBB Pro Schedule, you'll get to it there, and that will have everything you need to know under the rules section.
But I mean, winning 2 shows is not easy.
Nope.
So, you know,
Well, we have 18 people that we just talked about in 3 full
and
episodes.
out of them,
only 2 of them won multiple shows.
Right.
All of them competed in multiple shows. So, you know, it would just I mean,
it'd be interesting to go back and do the
do the
math
points,
yeah.
for this past
It's
year.
done.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
So they have the math of what would have.
Who would have qualified based on last year's here?
who did that? You did? Oh.
That's kind of cool. There
While
were,
Drew's looking, we can.
yeah, while he's up there, like some of the questions that came up for us when we were there, one of the questions that we asked was does the Ben Weider still, because it is the natural pro or the natural IFBB qualifier, since there's only one, the question was that still going to qualify you? And the answer was yes.
Yes.
So that does. So if you win the Ben Weider, you do automatically get to go to the Olympia. We're not clear yet because there is no Masters Olympia this year as to whether or not in 2026, or sorry, when 2027, when they have the Masters Olympia, if that will still be an automatic qualifier to the Olympia. I'm hoping it is. I think it should be. But they have some time to decide because they're going to see how it goes this year. And then the other question we had was, what was the other question that we had when we were there? That was the natural one.
For me, the big one was the natural. So you gotta hit.
And by the way, what the standards that we just read for the point system, so that applies for classic physique, men's physique, bikini, and wellness. And in the men's open bodybuilding, men's 212, women's bodybuilding, fitness, figure, women's physique, and fit model, it is top 3 from the 2025 Olympia, top 3 in women's bodybuilding from the Rising Phoenix, and the winner of each open contest held during the qualification period.
So for Fit Model, that means all the Fit Model Pro shows, since Fit Model is going to be a brand new division for this year. So there is no top 3 from last year to already be qualified. First Fit Model Pro show of the year is going to be the Pittsburgh Pro, and man,
It's going to be stacked.
I cannot wait for that because I know the athletes I'm putting in it, and I can only imagine it's going to be amazing.
Well, the real interesting thing about the fit model in Pittsburgh is that all these athletes who've gotten their pro cards this year have just been chomping at the bit.
Oh, yeah,
like,
they wanna
I want to
compete.
get back on stage. I want to get back on stage. And they're going to want to get back on stage. But on top of that, though, you're going to have crossover IFBB pros, pro
Sure.
bikini, that are going to want to step in and cross over to fit model, which is going to then stack that class. It's going to be an
Olympia level contest, which
100%.
Pittsburgh is
Oh, yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
So, and
How many do you think we would have had this last year for the graphic I just looked at?
10?
How many of our 18 would have qualified under this year's
Yeah,
standards?
Nothing would have changed. Just
10.
I'm gonna go 12.
8.
8.
Really?
Interested in changing your life or stepping on stage? Join FitBody Fusion today.
Experience the FitBody Fusion difference with tools, knowledge, and community support to reach your healthy and sustainable lifestyle.
We guide thousands on their fitness journeys, from seasoned athletes to those who are simply seeking a healthier life.
Our expert coaches provide personalized plans and unwavering support, empowering you to thrive.
FitBody Fusion is more than just training. It's a community. We understand the challenges of solo fitness journeys, which is why we foster a supportive environment where members encourage and motivate each other.
Join the FitBody Fusion community today and unlock your full potential.
Head to fitbodyfusion.com to sign up for a free consultation.
And do it today.
So it will. So it's what I like to is we want the Olympia to be super competitive, and it's really hard for the judges to judge 70 people on the stage together. Like, you're gonna miss somebody. Like, it's
Right.
just, it's really, really difficult. I mean, we've been in a few shows this year that were 40 plus, and even that, like, that's a lot of.
We were just at Janet Legg's show, which
42
had
athletes.
42. I think that's the largest number of athletes in a show this year, if I remember what they said.
40. No, it was Republic.
Was it Republic?
I think Janice was the second.
Okay, second.
Yeah.
Okay.
This would have had 44 heads for women's bikini.
Under the
Based
point
on
system.
this, but if everybody just did the same thing, this
Right.
is what we would have ended.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
30 less
Right. I'll take that.
around.
And,
No,
and
and I mean,
44 is probably the right number for the Olympia.
And that's what we were talking.
Yeah.
We were talking with Tyler and Bill and them at Road to Pit. That's what they were thinking, between like 40 and 45.
Yeah.
The other part about, I mean, the part that I'm most excited about is that there are certain athletes, I mean, let's just say what it is. So when Ashley Kay announces that she's going to do a show,
Right.
that will drive. What show did she do in Canada? There was like 6 people.
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Was it 6? I think.
There were 5, and I think then they also let whoever wins their pro card the day before gets to compete. So I think
6
that was
total.
the 6th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of athletes will pull out. I know that for RGV Classic this year, when a couple of the athletes that had done the show the previous week with her, and when Rain announced that she was going to do that, they pulled out of doing RGV, which I completely understand that. And I think the interesting thing that's going to happen with the point system is that goes away.
Right.
Because people aren't just competing to win, they're competing for points. And so
That's exciting.
that's
It's gonna-
exciting.
what's
Because
gonna-
top 25 point, I mean, that's accessible.
Yeah, and I think it adds a level of excitement for the fans and for the athletes. And I agree. I think you'll see more athletes show up and compete more, and it's going to make. I think all the shows are going to be more competitive for
sure.
So
And we are getting ready to, after the Olympia, to put together. So some of the people, IYK, if you know that we do a RuPaul Fantasy League.
Is that your new thing?
It is. I just kind of like it. I don't know why I got
This
it from.
is very new.
Yeah.
Like a
Very
couple hours.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it was something I read. Something the kids are doing these days. But we do our RuPaul
I'm
Fantasy.
sat. That's the new one. You
What?
heard that?
I have not heard
I'm
that.
sacked.
Sat?
Yeah.
Satisfied?
No, it's just
Sacked.
like sat.
What does it mean?
Like you're
sit
like
your ass down.
like you're just so like
No, that'd be
excited or
sad.
shook. You're like, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, sorry.
All right.
All right.
IYK,
right, so-
Thank you. I
IYK.
learned
IYK.
something.
Sorry.
Anyway, we're going to do, we do the RuPaul Fantasy League. I think we need to do the same thing for this year's Olympia and talk about how many people do we think would just kind of give our predictions for how many people do we think are going to have 2 wins? How many people total people do we think are going to be in the show?
Yeah.
And this is agnostic relative to names. We're just talking numbers. So I think we need to do that
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah, it's
I'm
going to be
excited.
fun.
I'm super excited. I think this brings back a level of competition to the sport that makes it really interesting, because you're going to be watching shows not to just see who wins, but to see who places. And then it'll be like, watching that tote board on how does this affect the point standings. Because I remember when we had athletes doing the point system, we were looking at it every week, and it just builds that interest.
We were doing the
Refresh.
math. We were like,
Yeah.
okay, if we did this, and if we do this, and then if we place this at this show, and this person places this at this
Yep.
show, I mean, it really kind of almost becomes like this whole like
Well, we
chess.
could block. I mean, I'm gonna give up. My mind's already been racing about.
How we're going to track it. But I mean, I do think that one of the things that's going to be a differentiator in this particular format is, how healthy the athletes are,
Right.
how well they're able to like,
Go show to show.
yeah, and I do, I know that that's been a big thing for us, keeping our athletes healthy, making it so that they can compete. Like, most of our athletes really love to compete.
Yeah.
Like, they like being on stage. So I think, people that are kind of in that category are going to do really, really well. And, so it'll be interesting. And so we'll come back and we'll do another, review once we get into this and evaluate kind of how we see things going and keep you guys updated.
And by the way, I apologize. I didn't read the notes. Note 1 on the Olympia qualification, any former Olympia winner has lifetime eligibility. However, the eligibility is not automatic where more than 5 years have elapsed, which is what you talked about, since the last Olympia win. Approval of the IFBB's Pro League is required. Note 2, all division winners at the 2025 Ben Weider Naturals Pro, except men's bodybuilding, men's 212 bodybuilding, and women's bodybuilding, qualify to compete in the 2026 Olympia.
Interesting. Okay.
So there you go.
Sweet.
Awesome.
All right. Well, man, that was a lot. What are your questions? Okay. Really? None. Okay. Really? No questions from, what about, oh, I see you with your hand. You like the content. Great. And what was that you said?
He's fired.
Like, comment, subscribe, leave your review. That's a great tip. Thank you for reminding us to cover that. And for the rest of you, remember the 3 B's. Are we going in the same order?
Yeah.
Okay. Be good to yourself.
Be good to each other.
Be safe.
Thank you for tuning in to FitBody Lifestyle. We hope today's episode has left you feeling motivated and equipped to tackle your fitness goals, business challenges, and the daily dance of life. Remember to value progress over perfection. Life's tough enough alone. Find the chosen family around you to help you along the way.
If you enjoyed today's episode, we'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and leave us a review on your favorite streaming platform. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at FitBody Fusion.